Is AI hiring gold rush is over? Or if you have been applying in 2024 or 2025 in jobs, you were noticing something strange. The headlines were that AI is booming and the AI will take over the jobs, but the acceptance rate is very less. The hiring spear is over, but it does not mean that the jobs is disappeared and the jobs is vanished. It basically means the job is there, but the rules of getting a job is changed and the process of getting a job is changed. I just recently watched the video of Stanford computer engineering course, and the guests were the one and only one, the Andrew Gerg. He's also known as the pioneer of AI, and you have seen him in many places like the deep learning courses. You have seen, if you have watched any courses of deep learning, you will know about him. And Google's Lawrence Moroney. So they were just unveiling some harsh truth about the jobs and vibe coding. They just said that this is the unicorn skill and every engineer must know about it. The biggest opportunity is not where you are seeing it, it is in the hidden portion. So let's break down in today's video. So hello guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I will just explain like what are the things I have learned from that video. So if you like the video, just hit like and just share with your friends. Okay, so let's start it. So now let's address the elephant in the room. So the Lawrence Mornay uh, said that in 2023 the companies are hiring very fast. At that time the companies are not saying that the person have skill or the person is capable of building something. They were just hiring on the basis on their resumes, like the things they are just seeing the AI is available or the AI is written on the resume or not. So in this way the over hiring is done, and in today's time you are seeing many layoffs related to that. Due to the AI, many developers are falling in this trap. So that all the LLMs like Claude, Gemini, all this stuff, they can just write the code, and the logic part, that is the core uh, you know that is the core of programming, is vanished, because all the logics and all the statements of programming are written by the AI. So due to this, it is easy for the developers to write the code, and the beginners, they lack the logic. So due to this, they in the future they will just face the technical debt, which basically means if you write whole code and if you want to change something and if you want to correct something or fix bugs, then you will just uh, go through lots of problems. So to get hired, you can't just be a prompter, you must know the logic behind it and how the AI works, basically like how the code is written. And if you want to fix the code, then also you must have the knowledge of it. So next, the Andrew Gerg said that then what's is the most important skill we must, like, engineer must have. So he just argued like the softwares can be made in very cheap amount, and the code can be written in very a cheap amount with less time. So the most important skill be there, like the product managers and the people who know how to build, the people who know what to build. Like exactly, like it's boils down into a one question, like what to build. The people who are very good at communicating with the users, like to understand what are the problems they are facing and to make a product according to that problem, is one of is those people who will be valuable in the future. So Lawrence just adds statement to this, like the companies don't want your cool projects, like the projects that you have worked on, like some AI stuff or something. They just want one thing, that how you will be useful for their company and how you can just contribute your skill or knowledge to grow their company. So that's basically the meaning of job, and that basically the one reason why the company hires. So now where you have to focus, like the technical skills or the big companies that are making the large language models. But the Lawrence said that the industry is bifurcating, it's not it is dividing into two, like the ones who is making the models, and the second one is like the small AIs, the undertapped opportunity. So the companies they cannot send their data to these big companies, their personal data and their user data. So they need small AIs which can run on their server in very small hardware, and so that they can just use the AI capability without giving their own data to these big companies. And the demand for these engineers are very high. Like the people don't know how to build this system, so the demand is very high. like how to make small AI and to make useful for that company. So the end of the video, the Andrew just give one advice, like don't go for the logo and don't go for the company's brand name. Just go with a company where you just like to work, and pick a very ambitious goal. So that's the basic advice that is given by Andrew. So guys, this was all the so this was the summary of that video. I just found that it is useful for the people who wants to do something in their life, like it helps them to pick the right career. So if you like the video, just hit like, share and subscribe. Let's see in another video. Thank you.